What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the right side of the map in the red color, playing as Gaia. His name is Poseidon Spam. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Zeus. His name is Sirtok. Sirtok, the great Sirtok, the wise Sirtok, the straggler tree abuser. I love it. This is game number 2 of the first round of the qualifiers for the Champions League tournament. So if you win this game, you guarantee your spot in Champions League, in Challengers League. If you lose this game, unfortunately, your tournament run is over. We'll have to wait and see how this is going to go. Gold Rush, absolutely fantastic map. I love this map. I think of all of the recently added maps, this one has got to be the most interesting. Part of it is you get double gold mine in your base, so life is really fun there. But the other part of it is that all the gold is concentrated into the center of the map, which means there is no time to just sit back and boom. You don't get to sit back and boom in this map because you need to be able to get yourself a second gold mine. You need to be able to get yourself a third gold mine. And that's this process just keeps on twirling around, and when you get to the highest of levels on this map, I feel like it's just going to be an absolute bloodbath, and it's just going to be really fun to watch. Really, really fun to watch. Anyways, we'll see how things are going to go. Sirtok here, he's going for a very fast advance time yet again. We'll see what Poseidon Spam's going to do. Now, this map does always give a good town center. This map is a fantastic map to go for a really fast advance and drop your second town center on, because you're going to get yourself either aurochs close to it or potentially boars close to it, or deers. So it can be a really, really nice nice 2 town center map here as well. So we'll see what's going to happen here. We've got Poseidon Spam already. He's actually chopped his Gaia Forest around this location, mana around this location. Can play very, very defensively here, I would have to imagine. As the Oracle is trying to be a little bit annoying, as Sirtok is trying to shepherd his cows back home here. He does manage to do that. Lots of cows are being currently found here for Sirtok as well. 13 cows to only 6 at this point, or 7 here for Poseidon Spam. We'll have to wait and see, as the advance going to be coming through very, very shortly here for Sirtok, as he drops the food off. Struggling just a little bit to get that remaining food here, as he now clicks up through Hermes. He loves this Hermes, this fast advance into Hermes. I will give my own 2 cents on this strategy as someone who has tried it, and someone who I've really tried to make it work. But in my experience, you just end up advancing. I think it's just, in my experience, the extra 14 seconds over maybe going for a 402 just doesn't quite pay for itself, in my opinion. It's much better to just do a 402, guarantee getting yourself Jason, Odysseus, Centaur out, than it is to go for a 348 to get the Centaur out, to get a little bit of damage done earlier, in my opinion. But we'll see how it's going to go here for Sirtok. He's all over the place. He's got himself the 50 gold to get his Jason out. He's got himself the wood coming through to get himself the Centaur out. So all of the stuff comes through nicely. But the Odysseus being behind, well, he's getting his Odysseus out instead of the Centaur. A little bit interesting to see that. But we'll see how it's all going to go, as Leto coming through now for Poseidon Spam. It looks like he did go for a 430. He's got himself the temple out on this position. He's got the oracles waiting back here to defend. We've got the centaurs moving around, looking for something to raid here at this point. As the Katoskopos checking around as well. Now the centaur comes through, looking to get some damage done. These villagers over here very much out in the open, and Sirtok realizes that, getting a lot of early game idle time forced here as well, as the Jason and the Odysseus going to be moving over onto this bottom side of the map, looking for where that hunt is. Lots of boars here, lots of deer here, as well as the counter barracks, military barracks coming up. And this could be a very short game If Sirtok finds this before these military buildings go up, as this one centaur has done a lot of damage. All these oracles, have been heroized as well to move over here and try and take out the centaur. Not really something I recommend. You want to use those oracle heroes to kind of prevent the heroes from doing damage, and at this point they really haven't done all too much. As we do see the spider eggs getting dropped down here. Stable coming up for Sirtok as well. As his centaur moving around. Do we see the Sylvan Lord? Yes, we do. As the Terma coming through here as well. And now centaur making their way in. To try and find some raids here. But Poseidon spam. Honestly here, so long as he can actually manage to mine this gold mine, which just looks like he's able to do, he's actually in a decent position. He's lost himself one Terma here, but he's actually in a decent position at this point. As the oracle's coming through to get a little bit of damage here. Sirtok is just baiting ever so slightly here. Now the centaur's coming in looking for someone to do with their Sylvan Lore now. There are a couple of relatively low HP units on that position there as the automaton gets sniped down. Sirtok has to retreat away from that position there as the centaur coming through, going to start getting some damage onto this citizen. He has to delete the building foundation. Can he get to the manor in time or the town center in time? Yes, he can. So Sirtok still hasn't managed to pick off a citizen just yet, but the damage coming through is still very, very large. All the idle time being forced. The hero oracles coming in to get some damage. Unfortunately, Poseidon spam doesn't micro it all too well, and the centaur escaped there. No worries. Now we see the stable up, military academy coming through. Sirtok finishing up on these boars ever so slightly. I don't know what he's doing on the wood line there, but maybe it was a misclick of some sort. As we see the centaur coming back in onto this position, they can just clean up so much of the Gaia military, because Gaia just doesn't have any easy way to make heroes. Yeah, you can just buy the heroes, but doesn't have any easy way to make heroes here. And Sirtok is making it look difficult making it look very easy for himself. He's like, wow, I can just do whatever I want here. But Poseidon spam, he's doing a good job thus far of defending. He really hasn't lost any citizens just yet. So he's actually not in the worst of positions. He's got pickaxe as well. He's finishing up with these cows. He's got these berry bushes over here. As we see the centaurs moving back in onto this position, trying to take out some citizen. Good micro here from Poseidon spam. As the army coming back in onto this position. And citizen's like, where are you going, bud? So we see a little bit of a raid coming in over here, taking down some of these straggler units. Maybe these citizens here could get spotted fairly soon. As one Mamilo does get taken out. We do see that the spider lair here will start sniping some units here. Such a strong god power. Good usage there from Poseidon spam to get something in there as well. It's got these 3 citizens just still causing idle time with this. This is really good. Like, you don't necessarily even have to kill the citizen. Just causing idle time is resource damage. It's really huge. It's now Sirtok retreating back up to the top side of the map here. Getting some more units out, stable. Everything pumping at this point is starting to catch up on the population as well, which is very, very scary when you're playing Gaia versus Zeus. As you can see, look at this. Snipes coming in. Snipe central. Lots of low HP Mermillo losing their lives here. I love this play. This is exactly how you want to be using the centaur against Atlantean. You don't... While we are saying Sirtok go after the resources, you really want to be going after the army, because this is guaranteed damage here. And that's exactly what we're seeing from Sirtok. More units coming through here, going to start trying to take out the automaton and everything else. Another Mermillo getting cleaned up over there. Just look at this. This is so brutal, and Poseidon spam is just not able to work this out at all. He's just not able to deal with these centaurs. The centaurs are just running rings. One hoplite getting sniped there with the spider lair. Nice play, getting full value out of one charge of that spider lair. Look Look at the micro here from Sirtok. He's demonstrating he's really, really adept with this strategy, with this build. His economy is relatively, in terms of resources, his macro relatively well spent. Everything is kind of sitting low here as he's starting to float some wood, but potentially floating wood to get, we got the town center down, potentially floating wood to pump out another centaur or something as well. He can make that happen if he wants. This Poseidon spam going to be retreating back here. And what else can he really do at this point? He's still managing to gather these boars on the back, which is really nice. But with these units just sitting out in the middle of the map, Sirtok can just move in, do whatever he wants here. As we see the buildings getting sniped down over here as well. As these centaur have just distracted Poseidon spam all the way away from that position there. So even more damage being inflicted onto Poseidon spam. Snipes yet another Murmillo there. These Centaur have paid themselves off in spades thus far. They've still got so much more HP remaining as well. It's like no damage has come through onto them basically. Of course, I see bears getting taken in the middle of the map. This is a bold play, Carton. He will be able to jump onto like a large gold mine here if he so chooses as well. But this could be dangerous. Unit's going to move straight past here. Will Poseidon spam see this or not? Sirtok not reacting at all here. As he finishes, as he does finally decide to pull back ever so slightly there. As we see some units coming through, the temple getting taken down. The hoplites and the Hippocon could definitely take that fight if they so chose. As now Sirtok looking to raid the main base here of Poseidon spam, potentially while things are a little bit scary. Nope, Poseidon spam ready. He's to react there. All the citizens getting... Did he ring the town bell? No, he didn't. All the citizens kind of get a little bit out of sorts here. Sirtok still searching around. He can always just come back over, snipe more units over and over and over and over again. It's actually really, really good practice for multitasking. If you want to reach like the next level of multitasking, playing Zeus and just trying to continually harass an Atlantean army while maintaining macro, making sure all your resources are spent, that's something you could do. And if you can get good at that, then any moment in the game you're going to be able to do multitasking, because that's kind of the hardest thing to do. Really, is maintain economy, maintain building everything you need, spending resources, all that stuff. And Sirtok is demonstrating that he's able to do it here to a T. As we do see a first little raid attempt here from Poseidon spam. He's sick of getting pushed around. Just as he's getting close to the town center, he decides to turn around there as the army of Sirtok says, clean up all these units. Poseidon spam can't catch any break here in this game. As the Murmillo, the spotted a Toxodian. Sirtok doesn't want to lose anything here. He's retreating that one back. The Centaur coming over here. We see a Hero Murmillo getting caught up. The Centaur run into melee range. Going to finally start getting some damage done. So you see maybe one Centaur might go down here, but the rest of those Murmillo are probably going to be falling as the army retreats back in onto this position. So many dead Murmillo there. More of those Murmillo have fallen. Sirtok sitting at 79 population, 1,400 gold at the moment. No food left. He's got 2 villages on farms. When you're in these positions as Atlantean, you've got tons of gold, no farms. Just chuck Gaia Forest down maybe next to the town center, put all your villages that are on gold onto wood, and then start throwing your farms down. But look at the villager differential. This is 63 villages to 16 citizen. What is that? 48 villages here, basically, for Gaia, for Poseidon spam, to Sirtok, 63. Absolutely huge. So now the army moving through here, going to attempt to take out the Caraballister and the Terma as well. A couple of units getting eaten up here as the Caraballister goes down, but... Poseidon spam doesn't have a whole lot left on going here. We've got Apollo coming through, and he's just trying to hold on in this position. But I imagine there's going to be a 4th town center getting taken fairly soon. You're going to get a market going up fairly soon as well. And Sirtok is just continuing to motor ahead with these Centaur raids. There's what, 3 hero tournaments here, which start making it a little bit harder to get those raids off, but you can still get in and do it. You can still get in and get that damage done. We see a couple more hero term coming through here for Poseidon spam. Apollo about to be hit here. Sirtok's probably just going to motor forward to the Mythic Age behind this. And here's the other thing. The gold in the main base here for Poseidon spam is about to expire. He's got about 800 gold left. Yes, he's got 900 gold in the bank. But he's gonna find himself getting gold starved really, really shortly here. So villagers dumping all of their food over here. There are these 2 bears you could eat as well. He's going to do that. Taking full advantage. And we finally see a citizen kill. Citizen kill. Oh. Flood control coming through for Poseidon spam. He's getting the right upgrades here. So he's getting everything out that he needs to try and get to the next age and catch up. Sirtok's probably going to be clicking up to the Mythic Age before Poseidon spam can even click up to the Heroic Age. It looks like at this point Poseidon spam's actually cut military as well, so he wants to get to the Heroic Age as fast as he possibly can. Does he have a market down somewhere? Market in the corner of the map. It's a decent market there. Goes from the corner to this town center. Funnily enough, if you really want to be doing something really silly, this is a little known strategy with the market placement, is if you put a market on this town center and you put a market on this town center, you can drop the donkey caravan into the town center, and then you can drop it into the market and then reset it over to the other town center, effectively increasing your gold gather rate by a small amount. Now, a small amount, maybe 2 times as fast. Not a small amount, 2 times as fast. The macro or the APM required is quite a bit, but if you're finding yourself having a difficult time in the game to get gold, say you're playing Egyptian and you've only got a back market, you can go from your first town center to your second town center and actually have a really nice time there. So you see the underworld passage getting dropped here from Sirtok. He wants to get full control of all the town centers. He's going to go up to 5 town centers here. 5's just about to hit here as well. As the citizen tries to get in here, tries to get something done, but he's just not able to do anything anymore. So sad. It's a sad state to be a Gaia fan here. Rio has managed to come through, though, for Poseidon spam. He's going to be able to steal away a Mighty Colossus or Nemean Lion. Sorry, Manticore. They look really similar. I don't know why. They both kind of have a lion for a face. So that's why they might even be the same model. I think they might be the same. They're same animations, same model. I don't know. Poseidon spam decides to tap out when he sees the Mythic Age come through. Beautiful play here from Sirtok. A clinic, really, of Zeus play and the potential that Zeus has got. But this is round 1 of the tournament. It's always going to be a little bit mismatched at the start of these tournaments. Open sign-ups mean anyone can come in, anyone wants to give it a try. And well played by Poseidon spam. Gave it his all, but in the end here, Sirtok too strong. If you guys enjoyed this one, please consider hitting the follow button on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next game.